We are joined by women's basketball players from Samford, Sierra Godbolt and Aubrey Blankenship. You guys have a new coach this year, but not that new because he was an assistant with you guys last year. What's that like?
Okay, yeah, he's been bringing that energy, and so far we've loved him. We are buying into what he's telling us. It hasn't been that much of a difference having him as an assistant coach. He played a major role last year with us, and we have that connection already built in. So it's been great so far.
I think it's just been great to see him in a new light of just like he's not the assistant anymore. Like he's the one running the show, which has been like super cool to see. And like we talk about this, like he is meant for this moment, and like I think he is very much ready to like take on this role. Yeah. So.
Why Samford? Why did you choose to go to Samford?
For me, it was just the family aspect. Like, literally stepping on campus day one of my unofficial visit, like, the way people are, or the way the people were then are the way that they are now. And just seeing that and, like, being around a group of girls that just love you and care for you outside of basketball was just the one thing that I was really looking for.
For me, it was more so my relationship with the coaches, and I think I really gel well with, obviously, Coach Carly last year, but also all the assistant coaches. Definitely a family atmosphere. I agree with that. And the small, close-knit community. It's a small college, but I love it.
So let's talk about that piece of it, the campus, the academics, Birmingham, the fans. What does that feel like?
I mean, Samford is, like, middle of Birmingham, so a lot of people like know who we are, and for me it's really been interesting to see, like, if I go to the grocery store, like, I see people that I know and they recognize who I am, which has kind of been like really cool to see, and just seeing how Birmingham is big but it's also small, and people know who Samford is, and the women's basketball team and that kind of thing, so it's just been really cool to see.
Yeah, I agree.
What's Coach Wise like?
He's great, very energetic, like I said earlier. He's bringing in a good culture. We do this culture talk every week with the whole team, and just talking about our values, what he expects of us. In practice, he's very tuned in, trying to build our confidence, which is great. That's what we need this year, as we have a lot of underclassmen as well. So he's been great for us this year.
Yeah, I will piggyback off of that. Like, I feel like his main goal so far has just been to instill confidence because we are so young, and he just wants these young players to feel like you're meant to be here and, like, you're going to mess up, but, like, you have the capabilities and the ability to play basketball. So, like, hone in on that, and, like, we're going to use your talents to the best of his ability. So, yeah. The
culture piece, tell us more about that. What is that? How does it work?
Really, we have culture class, like, every Thursday, and so really the main goal is to just how do we want to show people how we treat each other, and we talk about things like in like a life aspect, not just a basketball aspect, which has been like really refreshing and eye-opening to see that, like, okay, there are things that apply to basketball, but we can also apply these things to life and, like, getting a job and starting a family and, like, all the things.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Talk about recruiting. You came from UCF, right?
Yeah,
I'm sorry. Yes, you came from UCF, but you were recruited as a high school player. What was that process like?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, so my freshman year I played Samford, and then so when I did enter the transfer portal, they kind of remembered me in that game and whatnot and brought me over. Recruiting, they were heavy on me, so building that relationship with the coaches, like I said, I let them know that was my biggest concern. That's why I wanted to have a great relationship with them, and they brought the juice on my visit. They brought me in, so it was home. I knew it was home.
Yeah. I was recruited, I started talking to Samford my sophomore year of high school, and basically, like, throughout my whole recruiting process, I kind of compared everything to Samford and just, like, the relationships, the academics, like, and I kind of had, like, these standards of my own that I, wanted a college to fulfill. But, yeah, I will say just what I said earlier, like, the culture, just being around the girls, like, what I got then is what I get now, and, like, that has not changed, and that's that's the one thing that stuck out to me the most.
What do you want to do after Samford down the line?
So my major is in speech pathology. So I would love to teach little kids just, how to speak properly, or work in a hospital. And, I kind of have some flexibility with what I can do with that major. I can work with stroke patients, that kind of thing. So, but yeah, that's kind of what I'm wanting to do.
My major is health science, so it's pretty broad major. You can really get into anything you want. But me, I wanted to go in radiology, like an X-ray tech, MRI tech, somewhere in that field in the hospital. You could really work anywhere with that. So,
what about your numbers, 10 and 22? Do they have meaning?
I just wore 10 all throughout high school. And so when I had the opportunity to wear 10 again, I was just like, might as well take it. But yeah.
In high school, I was numbers 1 and 5, but when I first got to college at UCF, they gave me 22, and I kind of just stuck with it. It's my birthday, November 22nd. Yes. I graduated 2022, so it just fits.
Yeah.
I want to hear someone do a Coach Wise impersonation.
Oh man. Oh no. I'm trying to think.
What does he say?
What is one thing that he says a lot?
He always telling jokes.
He always tells jokes, and he's very we joke that he's very philosophical. He always has some inspirational quote, and he does a good job of implying it to what we're doing for practice and giving it meaning. But what is something that he says? I'm really stuck.
I am stuck. He doesn't say.
That's okay.
I don't think he really says
it's more so just jokes. Joking around.
All right.
Yeah.
Do you guys have superstitions?
I don't.
As well.
No.
So what's your pregame routine look like?
Oh. I will say for me, I'll wake up, we'll go to shoot around, do that kind of thing, come back. I actually do schoolwork before, so I can try to get my mind off of basketball, because I've realized that if I'm thinking about it all day, then literally by the time the game starts, I'm kind of brain fried. But yeah, so I actually do school, and then once I come back to the gym for, shoot around pregame stuff, warm up, that kind of thing, then I'm kind of dialed back into whatever. So yeah.
Mine's pretty similar, except when I go home, I'll probably take a nap, just relax, listen to some music. Gotta have music before the game. Talk to my coaches, talk to the girls. They lighten me up,
What type of music do you listen to before the game?
Probably R&B and hip hop. Yeah.
What about you?
Country music or hip hop. Yeah.
Yeah.
What is something that I can't look up on the internet about each of you? Something about yourself that's interesting, but people don't know.
I love to get my nails done. That is
Let's see them.
That's my main thing. Every month I have to get them done. I've branched out more. I used to be very just blue, pink, but now I'm getting into more of the design. So yeah.
I'd say, I don't know if people know this. I feel like they do, but I do like to dance. I just like music.
Are you a good dancer?
I feel like I am.
Is she a good dancer?
She is a good dancer.
I feel like I am.
Yeah.
Tell us something about your team. Maybe it's one of your teammates. Maybe it's a coach that we might not know. There's no one that's interesting on your team.
Yeah.
I will say.
Girls in a fraternity.
I will say one of our girls is in a fraternity or sorority.
Who is that?
And then Francie Moore. Well, actually, we have two. So
Yes,
Francie Morris is in a sorority, and then Martha Bishop, she's also in a sorority. And then Alyssa Tarpley, she's pre-med. So, yeah, she wants to go to medical school, that kind of thing. So she is an inspiration to us all. She literally, I don't know how she does it, but, yeah, she's pretty awesome. Yeah.